if you study, you know what to do. From that day forward, I knew that education was the answer. It is a great honor to be here tonight. Thank you for the kind of introduction, Stephanie. My name is Chiruza Mimuz. I'm a sophomore at UMass, majoring in biology. I'm a proud bottom line student, Vortex Scholar, Vortex Science Leader Scholar. I was born in Bukavu in DRC Congo. When I was young, about 5 years old, I had experience that changed my life and helped me to know what I want to do with my life. There was a terrible, violent civil war in Congo. One night, a family knocked to our door seeking for help. They had 3 young girls and they were bleeding. They were victims of horrible violence. They were bleeding. They were raped. My family wanted to help, but the closest doctor was far away. They came in our living room, and my dad ran to find a car so that he could take them to the closest doctor. While he has gone, I watched with my own eyes as one of the girls died. This experience stayed with me. At that moment, I promised myself that I will never let anyone die in front of me because of medical care. As soon as this experience happened, 2 of my siblings we flew to Uganda. In Uganda, we did not have money for food, so I couldn't pay money for school fees. I would go to school, and every time they send me away, but I keep working. I worked a lot, and when I was about 12 years old, I started on business, which helped me to generate the money which I needed to go back to school. And also I supported and motivated other kids in refugee camp so that they could also go to school and at the same time making money. And at the end, before I came here to United States, my company, my paper bag company had almost 49 workers. When I came to United States 4 years ago, as a refugee, I was ready for American dream. I came with my sister, and I believed that all my problems will disappear because I'm in America. I thought that America, you can get whatever you need. But when I got here, my sister went to live far away in another state. I had to work 40 to 45 hours every single week. And on weekend, I could double Sunday and Saturday. As soon as school ended, I would run to the bus stop to work at a grocery store from 4 p.m. until midnight, every single day. During my senior year, I learned about Vortex, and I was lucky to participate in one of their programs of high school. When I was at Vortex, I met Mr. Glenn Butcher, who is here tonight. Mr. Glenn has been a mentor to me who helped me to apply for college and connect me with his network. And suddenly, I had opportunity to get a scholarship. This was just the beginning of my journey. A new chapter of my life started. My motivation increases as well as my GPA. I started doing extracurricular activity like debate. When I was selected for scholarship, Meredith, who is here also tonight, was a person who introduced me bottom line in my life. Having a woman of color in my life has brought me motivation, has brought me a positive image that also one day I also can accomplish. I also had a great opportunity to meet Dr. Jeff Leiden, whose word has such big impact in my life. I still carry on things which I learned from him every single day of my life. He said, you can't print what the future will be, but when you connect with smart people and work hard, the future will come to you. Bottom line introduced me to more smart people like Miss Kathy Kuber. She's an amazing woman. She's my advisor. Kathy has been like a mother to me. She's a kind person. She talked to me about anything. She tell me, what you're doing is right, but this is another idea or another opinion. As immigrant students, I had to move from home to this huge university. Everything was so hard, especially the first semester. I feel alone, and Kathy would always check in with me to see how things are going. Every time I need emotional support, she's always there for me. I can't think how will my life would be without her in college. I don't have a place where to go during school break. It is a very emotional time for me. Those times. Everyone said that I'm going home. I'm going to see my family, but for me, I'm thinking about a place where I can stay. But Kath, she's always one step ahead of me to make sure that I have a place to stay. She made me to feel like part of her family. She shared Thanksgiving dinner with me, and she taught me how to parallel park so that I can get my driving license. Now I have it. As a Christian, I believe that everyone has a calling and a purpose. Bottom line has been a light in my life. They are making the world a better place through their mission and vision. This work transform the life of people, and I also can testify that. I know many of you understand this saying, choose a job which you love, and you will never work a single time in your life. But this saying never makes sense to me. Until I met Kathy. I just want to share one quick moment, what happened a few months ago. Kathy felt so sick, and it was the same moment which I could go and report to school at the end of semester. She went to emergency room, but this image always gave me motivation why I should do, more reason why I should do whatever I'm doing. She was keep testing me to make sure that I don't miss my Monday class. Kathy, like, she literally was fighting for her life, but she was just checking how I'm gonna go to school. I know I can do everything in and outside school. because I know that I have a strong support system that guides me through so many challenges. I am fortunate enough to have access to resources because of Bottom Line and Vortex. And I'm very more than happy to share the impact both they have in my life. I know my life is not typical experience of a Bottom Line student, but what we have in common is we are being supported by our advisor. Our advisor to help us through our journey. We are strong students who have big dreams, who have made promise to ourselves that we want to keep pushing. We want to make a world better place. And our story has just started. Thank you.